Hello, I'm Rick McCutcheon, and here on Partner Talks today, we have Matthew Merrill from Tipalti. Matthew, tell the people who you are and what you do and all about Tipalti.
Thanks so much for having me, Rick. Really appreciate it. So, Tipalti is a comprehensive global AP automation solution. Works with all of the Dynamics versions, Dynamics F&O, BC, GP, Nav. We've been in the space for about 3 years within the Microsoft Dynamics space, but the organization has been around for a long time. Since 2010, we're one of the pioneers in the AP automation space. We provide global payments in 200 plus countries and territories, everything from seamless invoice processing through payment and reconciliation. And then we also have extended our offerings over the years to include expenses, procurement, virtual card, and also treasury in a recent acquisition.
So, Tipalti is absolutely a well known name in our Microsoft ecosystem. And Matthew, you and I were at quite a few shows this spring together, and we were trying to get
Yep.
together to do this partner talk. So, we were at Directions, we were at Dynamics Con, and we've got a busy fall, but we're going to kick something off just in the end of July, which is probably going to be the week after I publish this video. Let's talk about the Biz Apps Partner Conference happening up at Microsoft near Redmond. And why are you going up there?
Well, we have to go into the heart of Microsoft, the homeland in Redmond. Absolutely. But we're really excited. So this is the first year that we're sponsoring the Biz Apps Community Summit. And that is to talk about to just work with more partners and reach their customers because we are providing a unique offering. So within the Dynamics community, the ecosystem, since we've been seeing each other at Directions, Dynamics Con for a long time, I've seen the other options out there, and there's a lot of great solutions, maybe native to Microsoft, but a lot of point solutions. So they handle one or two, you know, steps on the financial automation cycle, and that can add productivity. But for more complex, global in nature companies that have a lot of payments that are necessary, a lot of different types of payments, maybe multiple entities across the globe, Tipalti works really well and can help streamline all of your payables into one platform, sync it over to whatever Dynamics version you're at. So us participating in this is a step forward in working with more partners in the ecosystem, finding more opportunities to collaborate and connect for the rest of the year. And it's great timing because beyond that, we have Community Summit coming up in the fall. And then we've also expanded globally because we're the leading global AP automation player. We have offices throughout the globe now, not only in the US, but two in Canada, in the UK. We've opened one in the Benelux region, in Germany recently. We also have of course, our Tel Aviv office. And so we're going to be sponsoring Directions EMEA in Poland this year, which is really exciting. I'm hoping I get the ticket to join, but we shall see.
Well, and let's step back for a second, talk a little bit about the Partner Summit happening in just a week or so. And I think it's important, Balti being a sponsor on that event, because I think you're going to see the cream of the crop of partners attending this who really want to hear a lot of Microsoft speakers talking about the direction of the products, the directions around AI and agents. And that's going to be, a big part of the conversation that they're going to want to have with their ISV partners as well. So being there, being a sponsor, I think is going to be prime. And I think it's going to flip over because October will be here soon. And I believe we're back in Florida for the next summit. So I think continuing that conversation it's going to sort of flow. You're going to, the positioning, the partners are going to understand what they're looking for and what they're doing or want to be doing in Microsoft's 2026 year. So getting out early, talking to the partner, I think is really important for your organization.
Absolutely, I agree, and that's why I wanted to make sure that we were involved this year. And there's so much happening in the world on a day-to-day basis, both macroeconomically, but also in terms of innovation and how we're moving forward, that I think it's really important to take a status check in the middle of the year in July with all of the Microsoft partners to talk about what they're hearing from their client base, because there's a lot of uncertainty out there, but there's a lot of really exciting investment happening in things like, of course, AI and automation, that it's worth getting together in the middle of the year to figure out a way to kind of collaborate. What's the best route forward? How can we leverage AI within Microsoft Dynamics, for example? How can we leverage ISV solutions like Tipalti that have invested in AI in automation? So I think it's a really good time to do it. Having too much time between Dynamics Con or Directions before Community Summit and then the European conferences as well, there's a lot of just open-ended questions. So I think you're right. It's a great time for us to all get together, talk about what's happening in the world and what's happening in the world of Microsoft, and then plan for the rest of the year.
And it's going to be a good sized conference. I think it's probably going to have 300 or 400 partners there. So you're going to be able to talk to a lot of people in that couple of days. So I'm looking forward to seeing you and your team at the Biz Apps Partner Summit, and looking forward to maybe getting to see you come to Poland this fall.
Appreciate it. Absolutely, Rick. That's definitely the plan. And we'll be talking both in Seattle and in Poland at some point about the future of Microsoft Dynamics and all things AI.
Okay, Matthew, thanks for coming on Partner Talks, and I'm sure we're going to be back to you in the future to talk more about Tipalti and what you're doing with AP automation in the Microsoft ecosystem.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Rick.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.